Richard Kidd, 5481. When you stop throwing Davante Adams the ball, then expect bad results. So I got me thinking. Because that seems like a no-brainer, right? Like you're a rookie quarterback, fourth rounder. Like, look, just get it to one of the best receivers out there. Let him do the work. That's what he's paid for. He's paid to make you look good. Makes sense. Seems like a no-brainer. So I went and did a little mathing. Davante Adams has 6 games where he's been targeted in, 5 games where he's been targeted in double digits, 7 games where he hasn't been targeted in double digit. I'm going to give you the number of targets, and you tell me if that was a win or a loss in that game.
Okay.
The most targets he's had all season, 20.
I think we lost that game because he was just being thrown the ball. It was like a lot of incompletions.
That was to Pittsburgh. It was a loss.
Yeah.
He did have 13 catches, 172 yards. That was by far his best game. 2 touchdowns. Still lost, right? 20 targets, still lost. He has 3 games where he's been targeted 13 times. Do you want to guess the record of those 3 games?
1 and 2.
Correct. Chargers, Jets, Dolphins. 1 game he was targeted 12 times.
Loss.
That was the Bears. So in 5 games,
I need to buy a scratcher.
He's been targeted in double digits. We're 1 and 4. When the game plan is do whatever it takes to get Davante Adams the ball, we lose. Which is weird. It's like you'd think, get your best player the ball. But when you're forcing the ball into double coverage and you're not giving the ball to Josh Jacobs, you're throwing the ball more, you just haven't found success, which seems so counterintuitive. It seems incorrect.
Let me take a step back here, sir. Let me take a step back.
Take a big step back. Maybe
Davante Adams isn't getting the targets because we're not throwing the ball as much overall. We're running the ball more.
That might be it as well. I should look up.
You see, amen.
And then the games he's had the least amount of targets, right?
Yeah.
4 targets, Green Bay win. 5 targets.
Green Bay. How many rushes did Jacobs have in that?
I don't have that in front of me.
Let me get it for you right now. Hold on.
You do that. But here's the other way, right? The least amount of targets he's had in game 4, Green Bay win. Second least he's had in a game 5, New England win. 3 games with 7 targets, 1 and 2. 8 targets loss, 9 targets win.
Okay, let's see.
So the less we throw him the ball, the more we win. The more we throw the ball.
You said Green Bay, right?
Green Bay,
20 carries. Okay, what's the next game?
New England.
25 carries. Next game.
Detroit,
15 carries.
Giants, crap.
26 carries. 3-1.
Chiefs,
20 carries. 3-2.
There it is. There's your recipe.
Yeah, he's not getting targeted as much because we're not throwing the ball as much overall. It's not that we're not throwing to him; we're just not throwing the ball as much overall. And it's Josh Jacobs, man. I keep saying it, and everyone's like, "Oh, what if the run's not working?" The run wasn't working great against the Jets until that 40-yard run. So I don't understand where you're coming from.
The alternative is throw the ball to Davante, and that leads to losses. Hey, you made it to the end of our video. Great job. I know you want more. Go ahead and click the next video, and if you're feeling crazy, go ahead and subscribe.